you to the tube. What's happening? Sorry about that. All right. So today we're gonna be using this guard I got in the mail. I got this guard from Royalty Guard, and this guard goes from 1/16 to a 3/16. And if you don't know what that is, that's a 0.5 to a 1.5. So now we're about to just jump straight into this cut. I'm gonna grab my Vader trimmer. I'm gonna create this guideline right here. I'm gonna bald them out real nice. And right after that, I'm gonna grab my solo shaver. I wanna get it nice and smooth before I start creating my blend. And like always, we grab our blending clipper, we open it all the way up, creating that next guideline, and then making sure we close it to take out that bottom line we created with our trimmer. And make sure you use every notch on your clipper, because you don't want your blend to become patchy because you're skipping notches, trying to cut fast or whatever it is you're doing. You make sure you use every notch. That's why they have them there, and that's going to give you a nicer blend. And again, shout out to Royalty Headwear for sending me this guard. I really appreciate it. This thing goes from 0.5 to 1.5, and let's see what it do. So I'm gonna start with the 1. I'm starting with the 1 because I want to knock off some of this bulk. And after I knock off some of this bulk, I'm gonna drop it back down to the 0.5 and knock out that line you guys see right there at that bottom area. And I'm just, like I said, I'm using that 1. I'm gonna slide it down right there. Now it's on 0.5. And I'm gonna use the corner of my blade to knock out this line. And just like we did the first time, we're gonna use every single notch on our clipper so our blend is smooth and it don't get any patches in it. And we're just gonna work with the corner of our blade. You see, I keep hitting up every notch. After I'm done, I go every notch right there. You see, notch. Now I'm going back and just seeing stuff I missed in detail work. And I'm gonna bump it up now to that 1.5. Again, I'm just taking down bulk, so when I use the 1, it's easier to cut through the hair, and it's not working too hard and it's not struggling. So after using that 1.5 all the way open, we're gonna slide it back down to a number 1, close our clipper, and finish off our blend. Once I'm done with that 1 all the way open, last step, slide it to the 1.5, which would be the last opening notch on the Royal Guard. And then I would just bring my blend in all together with some shears and some comb work. And I'm not the best with this. I know I'm not the best with this. So if you guys know some dope shear people out there, comment them in the YouTube video, or you could DM them to me, because I would love to take a class, because I need hella work. I already know I suck with the shears, but I make it work. I work my little magic on it, and it works for me. But I know I suck at them. I ain't tripping. I'll get better. So all we're gonna do right now is just gonna wrap up this side. We're gonna make sure that we give them a nice clean shave, and we don't want to have to keep coming back and forth on the haircut. We want to finish this whole right side, and then we're just gonna jump on over to the other side, and it's gonna save us some time from going back and forth. And again, we're just gonna do the same steps. T-liner, fade clipper all the way open, 1 guard, close it to the half guard, blend out, 1.5 guard all the way open, go back down to the 1, close the 1, blend out, go back to the 1.5, and by that time your blend should be completely in. And if you guys still don't get what I'm trying to teach you, I have multiple videos you can go back and watch on the YouTube channel, and they'll give you a nice detailed explanation on what I'm doing and why I'm doing it to get you that blend that I'm doing here, as you see now. And this video isn't really here to teach you how to cut. It's just showing you how I'm using this Royalty Guard, and it's basically a review on the guard. So I don't want anybody to feel like they watched this video and didn't learn anything as far as cutting wise, because I'm not really trying to teach you how to cut again. I'm just using the guard. So again, if you guys want to learn step by step and slow it down a little bit, check out some of my older videos, and you'll be able to catch on a lot faster to what I'm trying to teach you right now. Alright, let me drop another gem for you guys. If you're not getting a crispy line, it's probably because you're not washing the hair. I don't wash everybody, but I wash most of my clients. If you got dreadlocks, you know I'm not washing your hair. But everybody that don't have super long hair gets a hair wash, and it helps the hairline. It helps the lineup come out a lot crispier. So what I did right there was I hit him with some spritz. I want the spritz to hold his hair in place. So when I do come in to line him up, his hair is not bouncing everywhere, and it gives me a sharper edge up. And the best thing about these trimmers is they're affordable. $79.99, you got yourself a pair. You can pull up to the shop and purchase them, or you can go to supreme.com and make your purchase there. So all we're doing here is we're just creating a hairline right now with the barber pencil, and this is going to prevent us from pushing his hairline any further back than it already is. My guy Frankie's trying to preserve what he got, so we're going to do our best not to push him back any further. Once I do that, I'm gonna grab my razor, not just any razor, my Irving razor, and I'm gonna go downwards away from his scalp because I'm not trying to push all that white pencil into his hair, because it's gonna be hard to get out once I start spraying it with the enhancement. It starts creating a buildup, and it gets all muddy in there, and it's almost impossible to take out if you don't do it now. And I don't know if you can see that guy in the back, that gentleman there is Greg. He's trying to get an appearance in real quick. He don't ever sweep. I don't know why he's trying to pretend now he's capping. But that's Greg in the back. Shout out to Greg. Now I'm just spraying it with my color enhancement, filling in the gaps, and then I'm going to come back in with my fibers to give it like that texture, and it's not just spray paint on his forehead. Give it like a hair textured look. Hit him with some more spritz, and then I'll just come back in with my liner and line it all back up. And he didn't get no taper in the back. He's growing the back out. We're just gonna round it. He's still growing it out. As you can see, he used to get a taper, so it's very short in the back. So he's gonna have to continue to grow it, and we're just gonna round him off in the back right here and bring this cut all together finally. And now that I got all my enhancements in, I can come back in and finally get my detail work in and finish off my cut and bring everything all together. I'm gonna add a little bit of juice in the back right here, give it a little bit of style. Try to curl it up as best as I can. A little bit of texture powder on top so it's just not looking all flat on his head. You can see he's loving the cut. He can't stop talking now. Frankie won't stop moving. He's just running his mouth. Look at him. He's looking at himself in the camera. He loved the cut. Throw him back. Some more razor action. And since we already went downwards with it, now I can come back up into the scalp and get a crispier edge up. And that's why I said it's all detailed. I could have been done a minute ago, but instead I'm gonna keep going over that line. I'm gonna keep going, playing with the blend. I'm gonna keep busting out the shears, because the detail work is what's gonna separate you from the rest. And YouTube, that's the final cut. Just want to say thank you to Royalty for the guard. Shout out to my boy Frankie for the beat. Shout out to the homie Theo for the video. And thank you to you guys for watching. and stay tuned for next week's video. I appreciate everyone. Peace.